Okay. Um, Hello, everybody. We are live. Let me tweet this out into the world. See how many people come through. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. I don't know how many people will show up, but we'll see. We will indeed see. Emmanuel, my guy. What's up? What's up? What's up, Brody? I wasn't supposed to go live tonight, but meeting I had got canceled, so I went live. Yo, what's up, everyone? Miami, Gabe, Jason, Namir. Oh boy, Namir, you need to tweet this at her right now so she'll show up, and then you can flirt with her in the chat. Quality, not quantity. Yes, that is true. That is true. That is true. In Denver, stupid phone issues, bro. Chris, are you at a layover? Chris is going to Vegas, guys. Chris is doing a little road trip. Hope you're doing well, man. Are you I'm assuming that's a layover. Were you supposed to have a layover? Should be playing craps. Damn, so you're not gonna make Vegas, right? Because you gotta leave as soon as you get there. Damn. That's wild. Welcome everybody to Late Night Stock Talks. I wasn't supposed to do this tonight, but my meeting got canceled. And so I have time to not have my meeting for my startup so I can go live and I can speak to everybody. I miss you guys. I missed late morning live stream past 2 days in a row because honestly I've just been feeling not the best these past couple mornings. So I didn't want to force it, you know, like I like to come in the morning with a lot of energy and excitement and all this stuff. And if I'm not feeling it, then it's hard, man. It's just not worth it. It's just not going to go well. So happy to be here. Miyoko, what's up? I'm buying Tesla tomorrow. Where did Tesla end? Did it end at 209? Let's see. By the way, guys, I've been using this phone without a phone case, and honestly, I feel like my iPhone is just a cooler phone, even though it's 2 years old. Tesla ended at 208.16. 208.16. Because they don't pay on a 22 bust. Elaine, is that because you went there or you remember the story? Oh my God, Amit, tell Chris to why. Yo, Chris, I think you heard the Golden Nugget story. Basically, if you're playing blackjack at Golden Nugget and the dealer gets a 22, which means a bust, which means you get your fucking your money. They they have these dice, and only if it's a 22, and they roll the dice. It's a 6-sided die, and there's a cat. So there's a 1 out of 6 chance that a cat pops up. So you've got 4 out of 24, right? Because 4 cats on each of the dice. And in that 4 out of 24 chance, if you don't get at least 1 die, you lose, which means they take your money. Or they don't take your money, but no one wins the hand, basically. Which is the dumbest thing ever. If the dealer busts, then it's supposed to be over, right? So the Golden Nugget is absolutely horrible. I still said, wake your ass up. The stock market is open now. I loved it, Dex. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, man. Tesla didn't end at 222. It ended at 208. Maybe that was after hours that ended at 208. Not the other one. How many times has Musk lied on camera in the past 5 years? Well, Tesla went from a $30 billion company to a almost $1 trillion company. So that's why I play craps. Damn. Wait, so Chris, what happened to your plane? It just had malfunctioning or something? Joel, what's up? What's up? That's a nice mic. Yeah, Gabe, you should get it, bro. I like it. Your mic is not bad. I think this mic is it's like a couple hundred more expensive, but it's a pretty legit mic. I mean, it feels very official having this type of mic. It's one of those I make content type of mics. It's a dope mic. Michael Jackson used it. Yup. Joe Rogan uses it. It's a dope mic. We'll hit up AC. I'll teach you the ways of the golden hand. All right, bro. Because I need to learn how to gamble better. I would love to learn. Amit, yes, I miss you, bro. Mr. Dinginson, I miss you too, man. I miss all of you guys. I'm happy I'm doing a late night stock talks tonight. We'll get to talking. Have you figured out the hot mic situation? Yes. I mean, I just reduced the gain and the the monitor, which is what it's called on the thing. So I believe I fixed it. I hope. It should be. Amit is a lost cause at gambling. All right, Gabe. Whatever you say, buddy. Just know that you told me to bet on red. I bet on black. And I made $100. So just saying. Market closed, Tesla 222. I don't know where the 209 came from. Yeah, after hours. That's where it ended, after hours. My man, Hegson, what's up, bro? First of all, how's everybody doing? Did the computer fan fix work? Yes, but it still is pretty hot, Chris. I mean, it's better, though. It's definitely better than before, so it's not bad. How's everyone doing going into the end of October? How's everybody doing? October's been a very interesting month for me. It's been I don't know, man. October's been my birthday's in October, and you know, my mom asked me where I want to go eat on my birthday, bro. I don't even want to think about celebrating my birthday. Like, I'm not even excited for my birthday. I quite literally just want to figure some things out and work. You know, I don't know, man. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not that excited, but we're coming up on the end of October. Doom Shalot, what's up? What's up? What's up? He will invest in speculative stocks, but he won't double down on a blackjack. Yeah, because stocks could go up, Gabe. Yeah, I'm not trying to lose $1,000 or $400 in 2 minutes. Like, I don't have that much money yet, my guy. Can't just make it all back that quickly. When is the Palantir earnings call? November 7th. I'll be live. Chris will probably join me. We'll be live streaming it on the channel. So it'll be a nice little, it'll be a fun. I remember the first time we live streamed Palantir Q4 earnings 2022. There were like 700 people in the channel. Bro, I remember it was supposed to start at 7 and I almost overslept. Like, my dad called me at 6:50 and he's like, just calling you because you told me last night to call you. And I was like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'm up. And I thought it was like 6:05 or something. I looked at I was like, oh shoot, I got to get on the StreamYard. And there were already 150 people waiting there. And the 150 people that were there, I was just like, oh crap. Like, these people are there. They want to see me live. That was the first time I ever went live. It was a really cool experience. It was dope. Earnings call was November 8th. I thought it was November 7th. Am I wrong on that? Maybe I'm wrong on that. All of a sudden, cold nights and mornings in Houston has now turned into cold during the day, which is quite odd. We're not supposed to get cold here. Yeah, man, that's weird because you're in Jersey. It's cold, bro. Well, it's not freezing, but it's cold. Like, it's definitely not amazing right now. They do them in the morning now. I remember. Yeah, they do them in the morning. But it was definitely it's getting cold in Jersey. Like, I had to turn the heat on in the house today. I went outside. Oh, my leather jacket's downstairs. I would be wearing my leather jacket right now if I didn't forget it downstairs. I think it's a vibe, the leather jacket, man. I think it's a vibe. I think it's lit. No, you're not wrong at November 7th. Okay, bet it's November 2nd. Bacon in the chat. Cali is cold today, only 82. See, that's what pisses me off, man. California. But see, I don't think I could live in a place where it's 82 degrees in October, bro. I like having a little bit of change of weather. It makes it happen. It makes it feel better. It makes it feel more. It makes it feel like the weather's changing. You know what I mean? Things are changing. So anyway, how about we use this time to do an Ask Me Anything? Let's do an AMA. I don't think I've ever done an AMA. And if you're here right now, you're an OG that's joining the live stream. Again, for those who have been missing the morning open for the past 2 days, just been not feeling the best when I woke up in the morning the past couple of days. And so just not been able to do it the past couple of days. But I'm back, feeling better. October's been an interesting month. But yes, let's do an Ask Me Anything. Any question is on the table. Anything you want to ask about stocks, my life, investing, startups, whatever it is, I'm all game. And if no one has a question, then we'll think about something else. We'll talk about something. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got some questions. Namir says, when do you want to get married? When kids? Very good question. I want 3 kids, 2 girls, 1 boy. Why that combination? Because 2 girls, I think, provide a lot of 2 girls, like a lot of estrogen and femininity makes the boy a better person. I know that because I had a sister and she makes me more empathetic, is what I'll say. So I want 2 girls and 1 boy. I really want 2 girls and 1 boy. Like, if we don't have 2 girls and 1 boy, that would suck. Like, if I have 3 boys, bro, one of them got to go. Like, I'm not having 3 boys. 3 boys is ridiculous. So I would want 2 girls and 1 boy. When am I gonna get married? I don't know, man. Like, I don't even know when business startup life is gonna end in the way it is manifested right now. Ideally, I want to get married by like 30. I want to have kids by like 31. In an ideal world, 28 married, 38 kids. That'd be awesome. But I don't know if that's happening, bro. I don't know if that's happening. So we'll see. What do you think of Elon's tweet right before Tesla earnings? It was a weird tweet, but it's whatever because Tesla did okay. So it's not a big deal. Can you talk about Hertz CEO selling Palantir product better than Karp? No, he didn't. Karp did great in that interview. Come on now. I just disagree with that comment. Respectfully, I think Karp did a really good job in the interview today. I'll probably react to it tomorrow. I think both did really good, but Hertz CEO, he should have done a good job. He's the guy buying the software, so he should have done a good job. Amid, how many shares do you have of Palantir and what percentage of? Guys, sorry. There's this button on my mouse, and every time I click it, it takes me back, and it's so annoying. It's like so aggravating. But let me tell you the portfolio right now. Okay, Palantir is 67% of the portfolio, and I have 2,299 shares. So I'm a ride or die with Palantir. There it is. Bought 4 Tesla shares after hours today, make a total of 100. That'll be my house down payment when it gets to 500. That's legit. Awesome. 100 shares of Tesla. Congrats. That's great. Are you buying more Tesla? No, not yet. I want to see it drop below 200. And I think in this macro, it could. So we'll see. Why are you so obsessed with me? I don't know, Kelly. I think it's because, well, I don't know how to answer this question. And maybe that's the reason I'm so obsessed with you. That's the best way to answer it. What is your ontology and epistemology? I don't know what those mean. I know what those words mean because I took philosophy, but I don't know what you mean by what is your ontology and your epistemology. Like, epistemology is just the way you just know if something is true. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. Like, yes, why are you so obsessed with Kelly? Gabe says it's the bangs. It's definitely not the bangs. Trust me, it's not the bangs. I didn't even notice she had the bangs when she had the bangs. Bro, that's me too. 1 older boy to protect the 2 girls. Yeah, I would love that, bro. Or 2 older girls with the boy. I would love that. Someone tell this man he can't pick his kids' genders. I know, but like, if you could, bro, if there was a machine where they were like, just like, tell us what you want, I would absolutely pick 2 girls, 1 boy. That would be legit. Amid Ripstream. Oh, I'm just getting to those comments. Ripstream, Ripstreams. I'm right here. I'm here. Remember when you spoke about Mullen a few months back? The thing popped today. Really? Mullen popped? Where's Mullen? Let me look at it right now. Yeah, but hold on. When I was talking about Mullen, it was at like $2. So I know it's up 55% today, but it's at 35 cents. So if you invested a few months ago, yeah, these are the stocks you want to stay away from, man. It's just, unless you're getting exactly the right timing, it's hard. It's hard. When will the market bottom, in your opinion? So I think we're approaching somewhat of a capitulation phase. Obviously, I think there's some more downside to go. I feel like 3,400 was great resistance or support, sorry. And I feel like it could go lower. I think 32 is the bottom, and that would be a huge shakeout. I don't know if that happens until after the midterms. So we will have to see. We will have to see. All right. If anyone else has any more questions, put them in the chat. Any more questions, put them in the chat and we'll answer them. LOL, I thought you dodged my question. Yeah. No, it's this button on this. If I press this right now, it's the back button. And so it'll take me outside of, it'll take me away from the stream because it'll go back to a different page. And it's just so annoying because it's not interesting. Have you ever heard of Destiny? Do you think you can beat him in debates? Who's Destiny? Destiny's a stock guy? I don't know who Destiny is. Whoever he is, I could definitely beat him in a debate. That's not the hard part. That part's easy to me. I just don't know who Destiny is. Or are you talking about Destiny as like a concept of fate or something? What's your net worth? If you take away my stock losses, like if you give me all the money that I'm down right now, my net worth's probably like 100K. If you give me the money that I'm down right now. If you don't, it's like 40 or 50 grand, something around that range. So yeah, basically that's my net worth. Are you in love with Sam? No, I'm not in love with Sam. I'm in love with a different girl, unfortunately. I think I've concluded I am in love with her. But it's not Sam. Sam's a really good friend. I love Sam. Are you dating Sam on the low? No, guys. No. Sam is just a really dope human being. She's a dope person. Not dating her. Thoughts on the recent news from DNA? Yeah, I'm gonna not do videos on this. I was gonna do some ideas on this. If you're not following Ginkgo Daily on Idea, follow it. The Bayer and Zymergen news are big for Ginkgo. I haven't covered it because I've been so freaking busy. I haven't even read through the press releases, but I'm gonna read through them probably tomorrow and do some ideas on them. I'm just gonna do mainly audio content on Ginkgo, and just because it's easier to get my thoughts out quicker. But it's big news for Ginkgo. I'm really happy with the progress they're making. Market's not going to respect it, which is why I sold out of them, but I'm going to get back in once they go down even lower because they're probably going to go down even lower. Can someone please admit to get more than one monitor? Yeah, bro. I was talking to Chris the other day. He was like, yo, you need a 3-screen monitor. I was like, that's a good idea. I've been using this laptop shit for like months now. So I need that. What are you looking for in a girl to date, marry, etc.? Wow, that's a great question, Miyoko. Oh man, what am I looking for in a girl? Well, first of all, her name has to be Kelly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't let it go to Kelly's head, because if it goes to her head, she's gonna fucking go crazy about it. No, look, I'm looking for a girl that I think I can have very fun conversations with, and when I mean fun, to me, I mean more philosophical. Obviously, physical attraction, that would be, nice to have. I value physical attraction. It would be kind of hard for me to date someone that I'm not physically attracted to. And every girl I've ever dated, I've been pretty much physically attracted to. I don't know if they've been physically attracted to me, but I've been physically attracted to them. So that's probably up there for me. And yeah, I mean, on the physical side, there's no specific features or anything. Like if she's physically attractive, that's great. But if I can have conversations with her about life and meaning and purpose, and she's spontaneous and she also has some ambition, that would be nice. I think those are the key characteristics I care about in a girl. Also, she can't be 5'7", bro, because I just want to be taller. I'm sorry if that's sexist. I would like to be taller. But if she's 5'6", that's okay. That's right. That's it. Why do you focus on more positive vibe questions in your interviews rather than making sure you hit a couple more contentious questions? First of all, Bacon, I do ask contentious questions, but the people I'm interviewing, there's no need to be contentious with, which is why I don't ask contentious questions. So if I interview some people, like if I interviewed freaking Trump, I would ask some pretty contentious questions. But if I'm interviewing Farzad, who's just this nice ass guy on the internet, I'm not going to be contentious with him. He's a super nice guy. So that's why. What is your ultimate price target? 250 if they grow 35% adjusted operating margin and 36% year-over-year growth until 2030. If they do that, 250 easy. But we'll see. You decided you're in love with her and you're still going. Okay, I'm not answering this comment. I'm not doing that. Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future? Namir, this is such an interesting question. You know why this is an interesting question? Because let me tell you what I was thinking about today. Okay. Hold on. He's looking for a girl that will rate, comment, and subscribe. Actually, I think she shouldn't watch my content. That'd be better. Okay. No, what am you know what I was thinking about today? I was thinking about like kind of how I got a YouTube audience and a community. Randomly, I was thinking about that today. And one of the things I was thinking about was like, okay, so here's what I was thinking about, right? Here's what I was thinking about. So I have a startup, right? Cue the basic Amit has a startup line. I have a startup, and I think the reason I like developed a YouTube following was because I originally started the YouTube channel to promote the startup. I just I just didn't start talking about my startup till like 6 months after I started talking about stocks and finance. And I was thinking like, if I didn't do my startup, maybe I never would have had a YouTube audience I have right now, because so many things had to happen for me to make that first Palantir video on November 5th, 2021. And if I didn't start a startup, imagine all the chain of events that would have happened that would have led me to not making a YouTube channel and mainly not even focusing on Palantir. Like, what if I would have just never had done it the way I've done it? And so I was thinking today, I was like, the startup is kind of the reason why I'm even here and I have somewhat of an audience in the first place. It's kind of very interesting to me. So this question, would you rather the ability to see 10 minutes into the future, 150 years? 10 minutes is interesting because literally, like, most people would say 150, but things could change in 10 minutes and it could change the course of events. So yeah, that's a long-winded way to answer the question. Miyoko says you'll find her. Hopefully one day, Miyoko. Maybe I'll find her on Sunday. Who knows? Who knows? I'm literally 5'7". Wow. Yeah, Kelly, it's a dub, bro. I can't date you. Does Tesla go under 200 tomorrow or Friday? I think Tesla's going to go under 200. I don't know if it's now or later. I kind of feel like the whole market's going to tank. If it doesn't, then that would be good. But we will see. We will see. You need a sugar mommer. Honestly, bro, that's such a good comment. That's a great comment. Older women are very attractive. I'm not gonna lie. 10 minutes and you can be the best poker player in the world. I gotta learn poker. I've never really learned poker, to be honest. SoFi under 5, you buying? If not, why not? I think I want to wait a little. SoFi under 5 is great, but the macro could push it even lower, to be honest. And then a reverse split could happen. So we got to see. Kelly says she's got to go. Bye, Kelly. Thanks for coming for a little bit. Interesting perspectives on 10-minute 150 years. One seems self-interest driven, the other more altruistic. I'll let you decide. Well, altruistic is probably the 150 years, right? Self-interest is 10 minutes. I would probably pick 150 years, obviously, but literally, what if in the next 10 minutes you do something that will affect the next 40 years of your life? I mean, think of that, bro. What if in the next 10 minutes you do something that will affect the next 40 years of your life? And you could see what happens in those next 10 minutes. It's just interesting to hypothesize about, I don't know. Like, there's literally, bro, like, what if I go downstairs right now and I get something to eat or something, and then 10 minutes later, like, something happens because I went to get something to eat, and then I don't know, bro. Anything could happen, bro. Anything could happen, which is just kind of crazy. So it's life. Good evening, everyone. Azure, what's up? Like a good sleep. Yep. Nutting. That's not the best. Seeing 10 minutes in the future can also be a curse. You'll cripple yourself analyzing every decision. That is also true. That's why you got to live in the moment. In 10 minutes, for sure, you can win the lottery and prevent deaths. That's true. You could win the lottery if you know the lottery ticket numbers. There's a shot you could do that. Amit, have you ever tried to power up like Goku? I never watched. Goku's from Naruto, right? I never really watched anime. Like, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! That was my favorite anime for a while. Other than that, I've never watched too much anime. Goku's interesting. No, I don't know if I've ever tried to power up like Goku. Shout out to Owen in the chat. My guy, Owen, is 19 right now. He's in the military. He was a friend of the channel when I was at like 15 subs or whatever. So he's been an OG supporter, and he's working his ass off in the military right now. So I'm really proud of him and happy he's doing it. Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Damn. You guys are flaming me in the chat. Wow. Bro, Dragon Ball Z and Naruto both were like, I'm not going to say it because y'all are going to flame me even more. But no, I've not watched Dragon Ball Z. I've not watched freaking Naruto. Like, who has the time to watch that shit, bro? Don't they have like a trillion episodes, bro? Like, did you actually watch that shit? Come on, bro. Come on. You guys actually watched it? Come on, bro. It's like, I think I saw one episode once and I was like, this is weird. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Was great. But Dragon Ball Z, when we were kids, I watched Nick at Night. I watched George Lopez. I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. Every time I come on here, it's Mick getting flamed for hot takes and very little stuff. Dragon Ball Z, man. Dragon Ball Z is not even that interesting. Hold on. I want to see how many episodes Dragon Ball Z has. Dragon Ball Z. 9 seasons? Who the fuck is watching that? Number of it. 291 episodes you guys watched of this show. Oh, it ended in 96. Wow. 1989 to 1996. I wonder if Yu-Gi-Oh! Still on today. Hold on. How many episodes of Naruto? Naruto number of episodes. 220 Naruto episodes. So you guys watched 500 pieces of content around muscular little boys running around. Interesting. Vegeta is the other half. Interesting. I've never watched Lord of the Rings either. That's why I can't watch all these new like versions of Lord of the Rings, bro. I don't feel like I just haven't watched what people have watched. Like, I think I've been so addicted to YouTube since I was little. I've been watching like weird shit on YouTube, but not anything else. I can't believe you think the bottom is 3,400 on the S&P. Well, Gabe, you have a little bit of a bias. So excuse me for not being as bearish as you. Admit you suck. Bro, I just 220 is like 900. No, Google says 220. There's Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Wow. Phenomenal. So much Naruto, so much anime. Bro, I never got into anime, bro. There's like people watch like One Piece and like Death Note and what's the other one? What's that other main one? My Hero Academia or some shit. See, I know this stuff. You guys are acting like I don't. I know that. Well, I used to date a girl who loved anime and she would watch that shit all the time. And I tried to watch it with her and I was just like, I cannot watch this shit, bro. She tried to make me watch Game of Thrones with her, and I fell asleep during the first episode. I was like, how do people watch Game of Thrones? Like, this is the most boring stuff I've ever seen in my life, bro. I'd rather watch like Jordan Peterson lectures on YouTube. Like, literally, I'm a weird guy, bro. That's the shit I watch. Like, I just don't watch that shit. Which Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Not the 5XG or whatever nonsense. I watched regular Yu-Gi-Oh! How do you not know the difference between a Kamehameha and a Rasengan? So I know what Kamehameha is. It's like Kamehameha, and then Rasengan, I don't know what that is. But I know what Kamehameha is. Amid 2023 gas stations will start selling marijuana in stores. Maybe a great time to buy weed stocks. I think Circle K. I think right now, the macro, like nothing is good to buy anything right now, to be honest. It doesn't even matter if we start selling weed. Like look at the Biden thing, right? He pardoned all this weed stuff and then boom, the market rallied for a day and then it went back down. Like that's why even if Tesla had beat earnings, the market would have just rallied for a day and then gone down. Which is what I think is going to happen in Netflix to some extent. Like Netflix, I don't know if they sustain this 14% rally that they're on while the whole market's down. I don't know, man. I don't know. We know the real reason Amit is single. She broke up with me after that. And that you are just like me for real. Well, I don't know, Owen, because you watch all this freaking Naruto, so I don't know if exactly we're the same. I'm so confused how you haven't watched Lord of the Rings. The problem is Lord of the Rings is so long, bro. It's like 3 hours. I can't watch that. Bro. It's too long. No. So like it's a lot of 3 hours. I mean, are you gonna ever buy some Honest? No, I'm not buying Honest. I'm like not even buying good stuff to Lays. Honest, I don't know if it's good, but I'm just too speculative right now. You're an intellect, bro. Exactly. I'm an intro, bro. I'm an intellect. I cannot believe you butchered Kamehameha. I did not butcher Kamehameha. That's how you guys do it. It's Kamehameha. Oh, that's how you do this stupid shit. Like it's not. Amit, have you ever thought about buying real estate? Yeah, I actually think me and my mom might go 50-50 on a property next year, but real estate prices right now are stupid. So it's like until we get from 7% back down to 3%, I don't think it's worth buying. But I have thought about real estate. Probably should have invested in some of it a couple years ago when I had some more cash. I chose to like keep it in the bank, but yeah, we'll be getting there eventually. Amid smashed and everyone. Watching random YouTube content shows. I agree, Matt. I totally agree. That's it. Amit, how will you not watching anime affect LeBron's legacy? Yo, the Lakers lost last night, and LeBron was kind of upset, even though it was a pretty good game in my opinion. I caught like the last 5 minutes of it. But I don't know, man. Let's see what happens to the Lakers. Let's see what Amit probably hasn't seen Forrest Gump. Okay. I have not seen Forrest Gump, but I know that the guy says run Forrest, okay? Like I know that's, but I haven't watched it yet. I turned it on for like 2 minutes and I was like, I'd rather watch TikTok, and I got bored. June, I was chilling downstairs with my cousin. She's like, okay, I popped it up. It's kind of boring, and then we moved on. So that's it. Have you ever seen a Zelda game? I've never played Zelda, Legends of Zelda. I played Guitar Hero. Never played Legends of Zelda, but that's it. Yo, okay, name a movie in the chat that you think I haven't watched, and I will confirm or deny that I watched it. Name a movie in the chat that you think I haven't watched. It was a girl. Run, Forrest, run. Yeah, I don't get the reference, but I know it's Run, Forrest, run. Me thinks Amit doesn't like watching fiction. Yeah, man, I'm not a big fan of fiction. It's hard. Have you ever played Taken? No. Never played Taken. And I've never played video games. Bianca says all of them. Okay, the audio should be working. Okay. I've never seen Leon. I've never seen The Color Purple. I've never seen Notebook. I've seen White Chicks. I've never seen any of the Star Wars. Okay, those are too long. We're not doing that. Interstellar, I have definitely seen. Interstellar is a top 5 movie of all time for me. Inception and Gone Girl. Inception, I've seen. Gone Girl, I have not. Inception is also top 5 movie to me. Pulp Fiction, I saw. I don't get the hype. It was whatever. Pulp Fiction, I watched like 2 times, and I was like, it was whatever. Pulp Fiction is not that interesting. Matrix, all 4 parts. I've watched the first Matrix, and I was like, it's whatever, and I never watched the other ones. Talladega Nights? No, I've never seen that one. The Big Short, I've seen The Big Short. Pulp Fiction, I watched. Green Mile, I have not watched. 2 Girls, 1 Cup, I have not watched. Actually, I've not watched that. I've never watched that. That was an interesting one, though. E.T. I've never seen E.T. I know the thing is like E.T. Phone Home. That's like the whole point of it, right? E.T. Phone Home. I never watched that shit. I think I watched an Indian version of E.T. like in 2012. Inglorious Bastards. I have not watched that either. Schindler's List. I have not watched that. Tropic Thunder. I have not watched that. Dark Knight. I have watched that. Have you ever seen Fifth Element? I have not watched that. 2001 Space Odyssey. I have not watched that. Reservoir Dogs from Vitaly. I have not watched that. But I heard, this is the Quentin Tarantino, right? Yo, it's so ironic. We were talking today with my guy Tristan. I was like, do you think it's cool that Quentin Tarantino wants to do these like 10 movies and then he retires? I think it creates a lot of artificial pressure on him. And as a result of that artificial pressure, it really makes the quality of each of those movies become as good as it can be. I didn't like Once Upon a Time. I barely got through it. I was like, this is so boring with Leonardo DiCaprio and Margaret Robbie and Brad Pitt. So I didn't watch those. Have you ever seen Memento? I've never seen Memento. Godfather. Okay. Godfather. I've never seen Godfather. Okay. But I've been planning to watch. I know it's like 3 hours long, right? So I'm like, all right, one day when I have some time and I'm not under a crap ton of stress, I'll watch Godfather. I haven't watched it yet. Top 5 is in hard if you've only seen 10 movies. Yo, P. Morton, suck my. No, I'm just kidding. That's a good comment. Bollywood movies. I've seen a bunch of Bollywood movies. Yoko says, I knew it. Man, you haven't seen shit. Bro, I feel like I've seen some shit. I feel like you guys have just seen more shit. No Country for Old Man. Yeah, I haven't seen that one either, even though I know that's popular. Tom gave me shit because I haven't seen that. So I haven't watched that. Shawshank Redemption. I did watch Shawshank Redemption when I was like 15 years old under my covers. I remember I went on some illegal movie website and I turned it on and I watched it. But that's it. Django. I've seen clips of Django. I haven't watched Django. Scarface. I've not watched Scarface. I know it's like say hello to my little friend. Bum, 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 but that's the only part of Scarface I've seen. Inception I've seen. The Shining I've not watched. The Hub. maybe I have watched it, maybe not. The number of movies you've seen is like the number of stocks you. It's like Palantir. Palantir should make a movie, bro. I will watch that movie every night, every day. Data-driven insights analysis. Palantir, the movie. That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, I just haven't seen a lot of movies, guys. I just haven't done it. I haven't done it. Boiler Room, I haven't seen that. I've seen Rounders. Who hasn't seen? Be honest in the chat if you haven't seen Rounders, because then I have something over you. Because I've seen Rounders, and Rounders is a iconic film that I've seen. If you haven't seen it, so if you haven't seen Rounders, be honest in the chat. I've seen Rounders, so be honest. I've seen Rounders. If you haven't seen Rounders, own up to it. Own up to it. I have not. See, Owen did not see Rounders. There we go. Based on the movies you said you really loved, I recommend the show Devs and the movie Ex Machina if you haven't seen them. Okay. Interesting. We'll check it out. I've not seen The Exorcist. I've not seen The Room. Not seen Silence of the Lambs. I've watched Breaking Bad like 3 times. Breaking Bad is the best show of all time. I've watched Breaking Bad. Farzad in the chat. What's up, man? Thank you for joining. That's so awesome. Rounders is a great film because it's going all in on. It's like a guy who has a gambling addiction, and he goes all in, and he like. I don't want to spoil it or whatever, but it was a great one. It has what's the guy's name from Good Will Hunting? Oh, I've seen Good Will Hunting. Put in the chat if you have not seen Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting is iconic. So I've seen Good Will Hunting. Matt Damon, is that his name? Yeah, Matt Damon. Good Will Hunting is amazing. Going to bed. Good night, everybody. Good night, Gabe. Ex Machine is insanely good. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Black Mirror is also. There's a great Black Mirror episode that I used to watch in college when I would take a girl on a date. I've done this like 3 times with a different girl. It was Hang the DJ. It's such a good episode to watch with someone. It's about like knowing your destiny in a love life. Hang the DJ is a great Black Mirror episode. I love it. You have time for Breaking Bad and not anime. Breaking Bad is actual people going through actual shit. Anime is these characters, okay? And not one is better than the other. It's just Breaking Bad I empathize with. I can connect. And so I watched Breaking Bad in 2013, and then I watched it again back in like 2015, and then my cousin came over this summer, and I watched it again 2022. I was obsessed with it again. Like Breaking Bad, it just pulls me in every time. Every freaking time. If you like Breaking Bad, you should see Better Call. Yeah, Better Call Saul. I think I tried it. I wasn't that interested in Better Call Saul. It was whatever. Not that interesting. Jam Locky, what's up? What's up? What's up? I have seen Good Will Hunting. Very good. It's great. Great stream today, Farzad. Yeah, Farzad, I hopped in your stream for like Farzad, you know what I did on my market close? I like streamed your stream for like 2 minutes. I was like, let's go see what Farzad's doing, and you guys were analyzing the results. And then I ended my stream, and I was like, all right, all you guys, I had like 140 people there. I was like, you guys should go see Farzad because he's covering Tesla like in a very in-depth, amazing way. So I got to hang out in your stream for like 10-20 minutes. Awesome coverage. Far is in the chat. Let's go. Love Actually. I've not seen Love Actually. I've seen Crazy Stupid Love, that like Valentine's Day movie. Hold on, Love Actually. I feel like I've heard of that movie. Have I watched that? 2003. I don't think I've watched it, but I've heard of this movie. Yeah, this is a pretty legit movie, but I've not watched it. Oh, this is bad. I should have watched this movie. This is a good movie. I mean, what price do you think is a good buy on DNA? I think let's see if it goes below 220. Let's see if it gets below 220 because they've just released partnership after partnership and the market does not care, which means the market's not big on the stock right now. So let's see. Game of Thrones should have taken GOAT status from Breaking Bad until season. Yeah, bro. So I couldn't ever get into Game of Thrones. It just wasn't my thing. Like I think the mythical stuff, the kingdom and all that shit that had like I just couldn't relate to it. That's why Breaking Bad I could relate to like actual people working a job and shit like that. But I heard that season ending was so bad. Like I heard it was so bad for people. I heard like because my ex at the time, she was obsessed with it, and I remember she watched it and she was so pissed off. Like it was pretty bad, the ending to it. And I heard they just did a horrible job on it. Wow, Mitt, I'm surprised 3 times. I'm sorry, man. Have you seen Dirty Sanchez? No, I've not seen Dirty Sanchez. I don't know what Dirty Sanchez even is. Succession is super good. I've heard of this. I've heard of Succession. I know it's on HBO Max, I think. It's about billionaires and money and all this stuff. And there's a show called Billions too that I heard is really good. Haven't watched any of those. It's the best. Yeah, I got to see the Love one. I jumped in the Farad stream at that point, 6 screens. That was amazing. Yeah, they had an all-star cast today. I've watched GOT season 1 through 7. I've never seen season 8, so the show is still pristine. Wow, Stevie, you've stopped yourself from watching season 8? That's some discipline. Or maybe you started late. Have you has it been years since you've watched season 8, or have you just been hoarding it? Or are you just like just now getting to season 8? But yeah, I heard season 8 was not the best. Billings is amazing. El Camino. Yes, I saw El Camino. See, I'm a Breaking Bad fan. Okay, what cartoons have you guys seen? Because I've seen SpongeBob. I've seen most of the Nickelodeon ones, Rocket Power, As Told by Ginger, right? Like OG cartoons. I've seen Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I feel like I've seen pretty much most of the good cartoons. I've not watched big anime, but obviously I've watched cartoons. Frozen is the best movie. Yeah, I've never seen Frozen either, but I don't think you guys will give me too much shit for that. So hopefully not. House of Dragons. Yeah. Yo, is House of Dragons actually really good, guys? Like, is it actually really good? Because I know people are talking about it, but I don't like, is it actually like, do people fuck with House of Dragons? I won't get it because I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, but like, did Amazon Prime get a W on that? Courage the Cowardly Dog. Fairly Odd Parents. Courage I liked. Fairly Odd Parents I was in love with, bro. That show. Oh my goodness. I was in love with that show. Tom and Jerry. I love that one. Ren and Stimpy. I never got into Ren and Stimpy, but I watched some of it. Beavis and Butthead. That was another one. It might actually redeem Game of Thrones season 9. Interesting, man. I haven't started it. Can I start this House of Dragons without watching Game of Thrones? Is that possible? Or you wouldn't recommend it? I'm curious. I just haven't started a new show in so long, man. And like, I feel like maybe a new show would be healthy for me, just having something to keep up with versus bro, there will be days on YouTube I'm scrolling and 5 hours later, I'm like, oh my goodness, I've just watched random people on YouTube. Like, it's crazy, bro. YouTube gets me. Their algo just gets me. I'm so offended right now that you think the House of Dragons is Lord of the Rings. Okay, so it's Game of Thrones. I got that wrong. Wow. I'm so bad at this, man. I'm so bad at pop culture. I'm not the best. HBO does House of Dragons. Oh, okay. I thought it was Prime. Damn, why did I think Prime does it? HBO does it? I thought Prime does it. Lord of the Rings. Yo, guys, cut me some slack, bro. I haven't watched any of this shit. I haven't seen this stuff. You can watch House of Dragons without GOT. Okay, but is House of Dragons like, is it actually about dragons and shit? Is it like some medieval shit? Because I think that's what turned me off to Game of Thrones. It was too medieval for me. And I was just like, I don't know. It's hard for me to get into that stuff. I'm pulling my funding from Audia. You invested in a dude that's never watched anything. Okay, have you guys watched Cable on in 2006? He's a YouTuber. Have you seen Cable? Cable did the first Nintendo DS Lite review. You see that right there, Nintendo DS? In fact, I should show you guys that shit. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but let me show you what I was watching back when you guys were watching all that nonsense that you guys were watching. All right. Nintendo. Oh, then we're going to go through my YouTube recommendations. That's kind of always a fun game to play. Okay, this guy right here, Cable Sasser. This guy was the first ever guy to review
of the new Nintendo DS Lite handheld system, starring my freakish disembodied hands.
Have you guys ever seen that? Farzad says he's gonna hop off. All right, thank you, Farzad. Thank you for joining. Awesome, appreciate you. Have you guys seen this guy? Like, this guy was doing reviews on YouTube.
Is just undoubtedly amazing. And when you're playing a game, you notice colors and things that you didn't even think existed there before. So with some really, really good games, freakish.
16 years ago, bro. This is the stuff I watched. Okay. How do you not use dark mode for YouTube? I use it on my phone, but not on the desktop. I never use it on the desktop, but on my phone I use it. See, this is what I watch. These are the things that I watch. I just don't watch anything else. Those are the things I like. I had a DS. Why would I watch that? It was a review. I watched so many unboxing reviews on YouTube, bro. It was crazy. It was actually crazy. You know, there were no dragons in medieval times. Wait, so why is it called House of Dragons, bro? Let me look at the trailer. Hold on. House of Dragons. Let me look at the trailer. House of Dragons trailer. Let's see this. Oh, it's a prequel to HBO. Yeah, see, bro, I don't like this medieval nonsense. Look at these outfits they're wearing, bro. Like, I don't like this stuff, bro. This stuff doesn't interest me. Like, look at this thing, bro. This girl's wearing this big ass. Those shows they never get into me, bro. I never got into them. Maybe I should, but I never got into them. Anyway, it is what it is. I heard the new Rock movie is terrible. Yeah, I heard a lot of the stuff The Rock and Kevin Hart does is not that amazing. So it is what it is. I appreciate you guys for joining. I got to be out. I got to finish some work. It's 12 a.m. Thank you for joining. I wasn't supposed to do late night stock talks, but I had a meeting. The meeting got canceled, so now I'm here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all very much. All 57 of you means the world. I appreciate you tolerate me, even though I don't watch any movies at all. So still means a lot. I'll see you guys in the morning for the morning open. Thank you guys. Good night, everybody. Good night.